Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Ceiling Fan Spin on a very beautiful summer day. Today's fan is another example of common fan, unusual finish. This is a Casablanca Panama II in washed bronze. It's one of these matching dome light kits. This fan is from July 22nd, 2002, and as you can see, the plastic film is still on the tag after all of these years, so we get to do something special here. I can fit my fat fingers in. There we go. Good as new. I've only had a few fans where that's been the case, where the plastic thing is still on there, but I love taking them off. Anyways, I'm going to start demo mode before I talk some more. So yeah, this has an XLP motor, concealed hardware as part of the Panama II lineup. And in this light, they've made a few variations of this light kit. I don't really understand which one was paired with what, but I've seen this kind of light use a halogen light bulb, 2 regular medium base incandescents, which is what this one has, and then one with 2 candelabra bulbs. So, I don't know, but I at least know that they didn't use halogen on the 3-speed fans, but as for the other 2, it's kind of a mystery to me. So, this fan is actually one of 4 that I got from a house in Connecticut where I guess they're just like remodeling the whole thing very gradually, and they're getting rid of all the fans. I think I might have talked about this a bit in the episode where this isn't a TV show, a video where I did the Brescia, but actually, sorry to keep going on tangents, but look at how nice these rosewood blades came out. The camera can't do it justice, but I got these so beautifully clean, which is awesome. It's one of my favorite kinds of blades ever. And for reference, when I first got them, you can't really see, but it has like these dirt and like streak marks, I guess from cleaning it with soap or a Clorox wipe or something. It's not really all that reflective and nice. That's what both sides look like. But now they are beautifully shiny. How much light do I want to give? I guess that much. So anyways, this is one of 4 fans that came from a house that was getting remodeled, and originally the owners were just about to throw them away, but at the last second they kind of thought like, well, maybe someone will want this if I put this on Marketplace. So that's what happened. At first, it was only the Brescia, but then once I messaged about it, they said, oh, we also have this other fan, and it was this one. So I was like, yeah, of course I'll take it. I mean, you can't really beat the price of free. But the only thing that was really wrong with them, not even really wrong, but is that they were pretty dusty. So I gave it a clean on top, especially the top vents. These foam vent screens, it's very easy for stuff to get like stuck in there, like dust and dirt. But compressed air takes care of that. And the bearings, they're not dead silent, but they're still nice and quiet, so that's great. XLP fans are very hit or miss when I get them, because they're usually about like 20 years old, just based on the age when they started using them. So if they weren't used a lot, then they're still quiet, but if they were used a lot, then they're basically just as shot as fans I get that are from the 80s, which are almost always bad. Very nice low speed. And the method, in case you're curious, with these blades that have that sort of gloss lacquer type film on top of them, is what I just do is if they're really dirty, then I do hit them with a Clorox wipe at first. But if they're not so bad and they just have smudges and streak marks and whatever, I literally just run them under water. I have a microfiber cloth that I put a bit of soap on just to get all the gunk off, and then I rinse it all off with water, and then you just run the dry part of the cloth over it again, and after that it usually looks pretty good. I think I tried to overcomplicate it in the past with trying to clean it like best I could, but sometimes the simpler solutions just kind of get you all the way there. This isn't a plated finish, but same for cleaning, say, like the lacquer on polished brass. I've seen people ask if they should use Brasso or some other like chemical compound thing. The answer is no. Brasso will make it chrome in particular, but honestly just using soap and water is pretty good. If you want to get maybe a little bit more of a mirror-like finish, you can use Windex or some kind of window cleaner. Focus. I said focus. There we go. So I won't be videoing all of the fans that are in this house. I actually don't even have one of them yet. It's been quite a while actually since I've first got the fan. But I sold the Brescia. I have this one. It'll probably be for sale. And then I also got a Snow White Panama, which isn't as interesting, so that'll probably be parted out. Then the last fan is a textured rust Panama with a spotlight kit. So, fingers crossed I can get that. I think the light might not be adding too much when it's super light outside. I believe the white Panama also had this kind of light on it. I'm not sure what that's called, but the design for the glass, and I've talked about this before, is just really weird. And they changed it a little bit, I guess, as the years went on. Because this is different from a Delta 2 I just had with a seemingly identical light kit, but the way the glass went on was different. But yeah, you push it up, and then you twist it, and then you twist it even more so that it stays locked in place. As I'm recording this, I'm in quite a bit of a spot right now with fans because I have way too many. Oh, okay, now it's just going to be dark out. Alright. We'll go full brightness. But yeah, I have too many. I think on my stuff to sell list that I made a few days ago, there's over 30. So, as I've talked about before, as the collection grows, you must have an exit plan on how you mediate the stuff that you have, whether it's fans or something else. Because otherwise you end up a hoarder, or you have to buy a storage unit and you just piss all your money away. Oh, damn it. Okay, I just want to make sure that was speed 6, but here's high speed. No wobble. Just runs like a champ. Every time I do a top shot, I really grip the camera. Just in case my normal klutz behavior decides to take over. Yeah, only thing I don't like about this light is that it just blocks so much of the fan motor from below. This kind of looks like a big dome. Alright, I'm glad I got this in before the landscaping started, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.